Rain slammed the Orion Motors lot, turning bright floodlights into blurry white halos. Elias Carter, a night shift maintenance worker and single father, spotted a luxury sedan dead in a deep puddle. Inside, a woman sat trapped. The security guard warned him, "VIP car, no one touches it." Elias touched it anyway. Water had flooded the electrical system. One short spark, and the car could catch fire. Elias opened the panel, bypassed the failed relay, and rerouted power through a backup circuit. The engine roared back to life. The locks clicked open. The woman inside stared at him, calm and sharp, then drove away without a word. 5 minutes later, Elias was fired. The night had started like any other. Elias clocked in at 10, boots still wet from the walk. Orion Motors filled 3 city blocks in Seattle, building luxury electric cars for the rich. Their future depended on one vehicle, the Orion V, set to launch in 2 weeks. Investors were waiting. The media was ready. The company had bet everything on it. But rumors had been spreading for months. Electrical failures. Systems shutting down in rain. Nothing proven, nothing written down. Management ignored it because delays meant losses. The prototypes were locked behind strict rules. Touch one without approval and you were gone. 3 people had already been fired for it. Elias was not just a maintenance worker. He used to be an engineer, a good one. He designed safety systems and trained others. Then his wife got sick. Treatments failed. Hospital months turned into years. He missed deadlines. He was demoted. Night shift maintenance or nothing. He took it because he had a daughter. Matilda was 7, smart, curious, always building little machines from cardboard. Every night she left a dry towel by the door so her father would not come home soaked. She trusted him completely. That trust hurt more than any firing ever could. The woman Elias saved was Vivian Ashford, the CEO of Orion Motors. She had driven the prototype herself to test the rumors. She suspected sabotage. She suspected her own chief operating officer, Clinton Hayes, a man who wanted her job. When the car failed and trapped her, she stayed calm. Panic never helped. His skill, his speed. The way the failure looked wrong, Clinton made sure Elias was fired before sunrise. The report blamed protocol violations. No mention of the failure, no mention of the woman inside the car. That was the mistake. Vivian reviewed the incident and knew something was off. The paperwork moved too fast. The story was too clean. She pulled the vehicle recorder she had secretly installed. The audio proved the car failed on its own. Elias saved it. He did not cause the problem. She went to his apartment herself. Elias was out of money. Rent overdue. Medicine unpaid. Job applications rejected. When Vivian knocked, Matilda answered with a towel in her hands. Vivian told Elias the truth. The Orion V had a flaw, but someone had made it worse on purpose. Cheap parts. Swapped components. Sabotage. She needed proof, and she needed him. 48 hours, Elias agreed. They examined the prototypes. All 3 had been tampered with. Wrong materials, exposed wiring, disabled cameras. It was careful work meant to fail after launch. People would have died. Security guard confessed he saw someone working on the cars. The cameras were shut off on orders from Clinton. Financial records showed Clinton was being paid by a rival company. At the board meeting, Clinton pushed for an early launch. Vivian stopped him cold. She presented the photos, the logs, the testimony, then the audio recording. Clinton's voice was on it. The room went silent. Clinton was removed on the spot. Investigations followed. Fraud, bribes. Years of corruption uncovered. Elias was reinstated with full pay and promoted to senior safety engineer. The company changed its culture. Whistleblower protection. Safety first. They named a scholarship after his wife. Weeks later, Vivian visited Matilda's school for career day. She talked about solving problems and doing the right thing even when it costs you. Matilda smiled and said her dad fixes things even when nobody is watching. That night, the rent was paid. The medicine refilled. Elias watched his daughter laugh on the swings as light rain fell. For the first time in years, the rain felt like a beginning.